I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. The Mets are looking to make history here today. Can they break the all-time winning streak record? We'll see right after this. Julio Teheran starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stassi has a play, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. He's a .333 hitter. Looking up is Upton. And this one is gone. A home run.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. So striding in, Dominic Smith watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Out of here! And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ ShowTrack for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. Line to the right side. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
The pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies.
High and deep to left center field. Trout looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Ohtani is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Mets lead it 5-0. Jerry's Familia will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It will be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
And leading off.
And now for the Angels, Andrelton Simmons, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bouncer up the middle. And Lowry won't be able to track it down. This gets through, a base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
And there's ball 1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
And Lowry look this one in for the first out. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, and last time out, multi-homer game. He's as dangerous as they come right now.
Yeah, this is a guy you really need to pitch with caution, and usually when he hits him, he starts to hit them in bunches. Be really careful throwing this guy anything in the middle part of the plate.
Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is on the ground for Lowry at short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Mets lead this one 5-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. So he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as this lead swells to 7-0. So here's Brandon Nimmo. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home runs. A solo shot down the line in right. Number 196 for his career as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. Into the box, Dominic Smith, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Smith is, get this, slugging over 700. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
The third baseman.
Now to the plate, J.D. Davis. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Trout looks up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues. Felix Pena enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Here's Jed Lowry now. Hit hard to the right. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll reach second now with one away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. From the stretch. Left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out. That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty, right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Again, another foul ball. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So here's Jeff McNeil. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. 8 runs already in this inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But not before things change dramatically as they explode for 11 here to really open things up. On now to the bottom of the second. Mets out in front, 16-0. Ready now for L.A., number 25. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put
Batting seventh, the left
Here's
fielder.
Justin Upton now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the designated
Ready
hitter,
with the first pitch.
number
Here it
3.
comes. Ohtani, the runner at first with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Nimmo. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ohtani rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Definitely an aggressive approach here, down 0-2 in the count. Instead of shortening his swing and protecting the plate, he takes a big rip.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
Now batting, third base,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat.
Davis.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop. And the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The number From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons. 0-1 the count. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him. He's through first and hustling for second. Standing in now, David Fletcher, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Behind 0-2 now. On the ground for Cano at second. Right to him. Oh, and the throw across the diamond is too late at third.
Now batting.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Mike Trout will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 25.
First offering on its way. Number 25 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, number 25 hits a little over, and they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one,
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Cannon Middleton gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ranging back is Ohtani, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscle.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
So far this season, Davis is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Upton. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Now a swing, and this ball is crushed straight away center field. And it's gone.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
And it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. This is pulled into right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So there's already at the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He reached on a single in his first try. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And another foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Justin Upton with the solo home run. 29 home runs for him on the year, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Taylor Ward is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And he falls behind 0-2.